Have you ever found yourself on the brink of a heated argument, feeling like a volcano ready to erupt? It's a familiar scenario, whether it's a clash in the workplace, a spat with a loved one, or a fiery debate online. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate conflict without resorting to fists, either figuratively or literally? Enter the ancient Stoics, masters of emotional regulation and reason, offering profound strategies for confronting adversaries with grace and composure. In this presentation, we'll explore 13 Stoic-inspired techniques for tackling conflict head-on, drawn from the wisdom of luminaries like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Trust me, while these methods may demand more patience and effort than throwing punches, the rewards, inner tranquility, enduring resolutions, and potentially transformed relationships are well worth the investment. So, are you prepared to learn how to navigate conflict like a true Stoic? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, ensuring you don't miss out on any videos exploring life's challenges through the timeless lens of Stoicism. Remember, your greatest triumph lies not in external battles, but in mastering your own mind and emotions. Let's delve into our first tactic, delving into the depths of your adversary. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a raging river, its rapids tumultuous and agitated. A wise Stoic would pause before plunging in, fixing their gaze not on the turbulent surface, but on the unseen depths below. Understanding your opponent's mindset lies at the heart of this initial Stoic approach. To put it metaphorically, the heat of the moment often tempts us to react hastily. Yet true comprehension demands setting aside judgment and peering beyond the superficial facade of the conflict. As Epictetus wisely noted, it is not the event itself that troubles us, but our view of it. Here's how to embark on this journey into Stoic introspection. The benefits of stepping back. Take a moment to step away from the present, inhale deeply, and mentally zoom out, examining the situation with dispassionate curiosity. Assume the role of an impartial observer, observing the exchange objectively. This emotional detachment facilitates deeper observation and more rational analysis, probing their motives. Rather than crafting counterarguments, pose genuine inquiries aimed at understanding their underlying motivations. Focus on unraveling the why behind their words and actions. What drives them? What fears or concerns weigh on their mind? What are their aspirations? Delve into their life experiences to gain insights into their perspective. Seeing through their eyes. Empathy, not necessarily agreement, should be your goal. Strive to empathize with their position, seeking to understand their worldview without necessarily condemning their behavior. How might they interpret the circumstances? What core beliefs and values guide their actions? This exercise aims to cultivate empathy, uncover potential points of agreement, and view the world through their eyes. Rather than merely conceding to their viewpoint, strive to uncover the hidden riverbed beneath the surface. Often, conflicts stem from deeper-rooted issues such as unmet needs, fears, or past traumas. By peering beyond the immediate altercation, you may identify the underlying grievances driving the conflict. What desires are yearning for fulfillment? What anxieties lurk beneath the surface? Remember, this isn't about endorsing their conduct, but about gaining a deeper understanding of the layers of experience and perspective shaping your adversary's actions. Much like a geologist scrutinizes rock layers to decipher the terrain, practicing this Stoic technique of depth-seeking can unveil uncharted common ground, potentially leading to resolution. Moreover, you might discover valuable insights into your own reactions and responses. What was once a turbulent river of discord may transform into a tranquil stream, with understanding and the prospect of reconciliation etched into its bedrock. Moving on to our second tactic, choosing your battles wisely. Life is rife with disagreements, ranging from political debates to parking lot altercations. However, as the Stoics admonish us, not every pebble on the path warrants our undivided attention. Entangling ourselves in every skirmish, no matter how trivial, can deplete our emotional reserves. Thus, the second Stoic strategy urges us to exercise discernment in selecting our battles. Envision yourself standing before a sprawling battlefield, each argument and point of contention presenting the potential for conflict. Prudent Stoic would pause, meticulously evaluating each terrain before committing to the fray. Is this battle truly worth fighting? Will it jeopardize my well-being or the things that matter most to me? Let's explore the guiding principles of Stoic philosophy to aid in this deliberation. The Seneca test. Pause and ponder the sage words of Seneca. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Remind yourself of the importance of restraint. Take a moment to compose yourself before reacting impulsively. Step back and assess the situation with clear-eyed objectivity. The heat of the moment often distorts our perception, making sound judgment elusive. The Epictetus inquiry. Is the event itself truly distressing, or is it our interpretation of it? Echoing Epictetus, it is not the event itself that troubles us, but our view of it. Does this dispute genuinely impact your principles, well-being, or other significant aspects of your life? Or is it a minor annoyance, a pebble in the path rather than a mountain to be conquered? By directing your energies toward matters of genuine import, you can address them with greater efficacy and focus. The Marcus Aurelius principle. Silence can be a potent weapon. Embrace the power of letting go. Sometimes, the wisest course of action is simply to abstain from deciding altogether. As Marcus Aurelius counsels, there is often strength in withholding judgment and allowing events to unfold. Merely disregarding minor affronts or opting out of fruitless debates can constitute profound acts of self-mastery, preserving your inner serenity. The cost-benefit analysis of Stoicism. Conduct a thorough assessment of the costs and benefits. Every conflict exacts a toll in terms of mental exertion and potential outcomes. Weigh the probable emotional toll of conceding the argument against the potential rewards of emerging victorious. Is the price of triumph justified? True strength sometimes lies in knowing when to gracefully yield. Remember, exercising strategic discretion in choosing your battles does not signify weakness or apathy. It's about recognizing the finite nature of your time and energy and deploying them judiciously. By applying these Stoic precepts, you can navigate life's battlefield with heightened discernment, conserving your strength for the battles that truly matter. Now, on to our third tactic. Communicating with calm and clarity. Picture yourself confronting your adversary, armed not with weapons but with words honed for battle. Yet the Stoic approach advocates for composed clarity, fostering a more constructive dialogue. Instead of hurling insults and accusations, this strategy, informed by the insights of Stoic thinkers like Seneca, centers on articulating your needs and concerns calmly to foster understanding and diffuse hostility. Let's examine the key components of communication inspired by Stoicism. Honing your active listening skills. Go beyond mere waiting to speak. Listen attentively to your adversary's words before offering your own. Pay heed to both their verbal and nonverbal cues. Refrain from interrupting. Instead, nod thoughtfully and maintain eye contact. This signals respect and comprehension. Acknowledging and validating emotions. Empathy, not necessarily agreement, should be your aim. Validate their emotions and experiences, even if you disagree. Statements such as, "I understand you're feeling frustrated," or "It sounds like this situation is important to you," can establish rapport and foster connection. Expressing concerns using I statements. Frame your concerns from your perspective rather than assigning blame. Utilize I statements to convey your needs and emotions rather than employing accusatory you statements. For instance, say, "I need to feel respected in this situation," or "I feel hurt when you do this." This approach minimizes defensiveness and promotes a collaborative approach to problem solving. Maintaining firm yet calm discourse. Strength lies in control, not in clamor. Speak up to ensure your voice is heard, not out of anger. Maintain a composed demeanor while speaking with conviction and assurance. Steer clear of insults and personal attacks. They only serve to exacerbate the situation. Prioritizing problem solving over point scoring. Focus on seeking solutions rather than scoring points. Remember, the goal is to devise mutually beneficial resolutions, not to emerge as the victor. Initiate the conversation with a question like, "What can we do to address this together?" and orient it toward collaborative problem solving. Keep in mind that mastering the art of calm, clear communication is a skill that requires practice. If you stumble, don't hesitate to apologize and be patient with yourself. With each positive interaction, navigating even the most challenging conversations will become increasingly manageable. By incorporating these Stoic-inspired communication techniques into your repertoire, you can foster understanding, promote harmony, and resolve conflicts with greater efficacy. Remember, the path to peaceful resolution begins with mastering the art of dialogue. Number 4. Embrace the common ground. Imagine two climbers scaling separate peaks, only to realize their paths converge towards a shared summit, where understanding awaits. This metaphor aptly illustrates our fourth tactic on the path to peaceful conflict resolution: seeking common ground. It embodies the Stoic principle of oikiosis, living in harmony with nature's order, even when disagreement seems to suggest conflicting ideals or ambitions. Despite appearances, the Stoics urge us to look beneath the surface and uncover the deeper currents that bind us together. By focusing on shared interests, we can establish a framework for cooperation and compromise, ultimately leading to more amicable resolutions. To embark on this Stoic quest for commonality, consider the following steps. Shift from me to we. Rise above individual perspectives and reframe the disagreement as a joint endeavor towards a common goal, rather than a clash of egos. Ask yourself, what do we both ultimately aim to achieve? This change in mindset opens the door to potential areas of agreement, even if they're not immediately evident. Probe beneath the surface. Conflicting desires often stem from underlying, unmet needs. Explore the needs each party is trying to fulfill through the conflict. It could be a need for security, recognition, or validation. Recognizing these underlying needs fosters empathy and makes finding mutually acceptable solutions easier. Identify shared principles. Our values serve as guiding principles for our actions. Look beyond the specific issue at hand and uncover the core values shared by both parties. Do you both value honesty, fairness, or integrity? Shared values act as a moral compass, guiding decisions that align with your shared beliefs. Start small, build momentum, celebrate incremental victories. Don't expect to reach a consensus on everything right away. Instead, focus on finding small points of agreement, no matter how trivial they may seem. These early agreements build confidence and momentum, making it easier to tackle more challenging issues. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Patience is key. Finding common ground takes time, so be patient, acknowledge progress, and remain open-minded. Every step towards cooperation is a step away from conflict. By employing this Stoic technique, you chart a course beyond mere resolutions. By recognizing the interconnectedness of your experiences and laying the groundwork for a more harmonious future, you forge a path of shared understanding. Remember, those who ascend together, guided by the light of shared ideals and interests, reach the pinnacle of understanding. Number 5. Appeal to shared values. Picture yourself before a towering oak tree, its roots firmly anchored in the earth. It would take more than brute force to uproot the oak. Instead, a wise Stoic would heed the subtle influences of the elements, the wind, the water, gently nudging towards its ideals through whispered persuasion. This metaphor embodies the essence of the fifth Stoic tactic, appealing to inner values, a potent tool for peacefully resolving conflicts. Rather than directly confronting the individual, we delve into the fertile soil of their values and beliefs. Understanding and respecting their inner compass enables us to propose solutions that resonate with their fundamental principles, fostering genuine buy-in and enduring agreements. To embark on this Stoic journey of value-driven persuasion, consider these steps. Unearth the landscape of values. Become an ardent archaeologist, conducting research before presenting your case. What principles do they uphold? What values inform their actions? Observe their words and deeds, noting their affirmations, refutations, and accolades. This lays the groundwork for mapping their valuescape. Bridge the value divide. Identify common ground. Resist the assumption that their values are entirely at odds with yours. Seek out shared ideals, even if they don't seem immediately relevant to the issue at hand. Perhaps you both prioritize integrity, justice, or compassion. Discovering these shared values serves as a bridge, enabling you to present your case in a manner that resonates with them. Speak their language of values. Once you grasp their values, tailor your message to align with theirs. Rather than attempting to manipulate them, communicate in a way that reflects their interests and concerns. This entails conveying your values in a manner consistent with theirs, fostering a sense of commonality, rather than compromising your own beliefs. Show, don't just tell. Actions speak louder than words. Demonstrate how your proposed solution embodies their beliefs, rather than merely explaining them. Provide concrete examples, anecdotes, or past actions illustrating how your approach reflects their core principles. This reinforces and humanizes your argument. Remember the importance of respect. Seek understanding, not domination. Maintain a respectful and empathetic demeanor throughout the process. Remember, your aim is to assist them in finding a resolution that addresses your concerns while remaining true to their values, not to exert control or superiority. Through this Stoic technique, you become a skilled navigator, guiding your counterpart towards a destination they can truly embrace. Remember, profound transformation arises from resonance with the values that shape an individual's identity, rather than coercion. This approach fosters mutual respect and understanding, ultimately opening the door to mutually beneficial solutions. Number 6. Employ humor wisely in conflict resolution. Imagine yourself walking a tightrope stretched across a vast chasm. One misstep could send you plummeting into the depths of offense. Yet, humor serves as the balancing pole, keeping you steady on your path. This metaphor encapsulates the essence of the sixth Stoic technique, using humor judiciously in conflict resolution. There's no denying the power of laughter to diffuse tension and foster an atmosphere conducive to dialogue. The well-timed joke or lighthearted demeanor can serve as a pressure release valve, allowing understanding to blossom and pent-up frustration to dissipate. However, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca cautioned, a joke is a fragile thing, and a jest may turn into an insult. Thus, we must wield humor with deliberate care to unlock its full potential. Here are some guidelines to navigate the comedic tightrope. Know your audience. Humor is subjective, so consider your counterpart's style and sensibilities before cracking a joke. What tickles their funny bone? Are there any topics that might be off limits? Exercise caution and err on the side of conservatism when using humor, as what elicits laughter from one person may offend another. Seek shared amusement, not ridicule. Strive to create a shared sense of humor, rather than using jokes as a weapon to mock or belittle your counterpart. Self-deprecating humor often works well, as it demonstrates humility and a willingness to laugh at oneself. Timing is everything. Read the room, then read it again. Humor can backfire if mistimed. Before injecting humor into the conversation, gauge the emotional intensity of the situation. It's best to wait until tensions have eased. If emotions are still running high, maintain a calm and empathetic demeanor. Avoid sarcasm or jokes that make light of sensitive subjects, stereotypes, or personal attacks. Remember, the goal is to build bridges, not burn them. Humor should complement, not replace, genuine communication or addressing substantive issues. Don't rely solely on humor to resolve the conflict. While it can be a valuable tool, it should not overshadow the importance of sincere dialogue or tackling underlying issues. Don't expect humor to be a magic bullet. Use it sparingly to foster openness and lighten the mood. When in doubt, err on the side of caution and refrain from making jokes altogether. Recall that it's easier to earn trust than to regain it after a misstep, including in the realm of humor. By adhering to these Stoic principles, humor can become a powerful tool for building rapport, alleviating tension, and creating space for conflict resolution, rather than a precarious tightrope walk. Remember, the true power of laughter lies in its ability to unite rather than divide. When wielded wisely, it can transform tense situations into opportunities for understanding and reconciliation. Number 7. Extend empathy. Envision yourself traversing a rugged mountain trail, where at a precipice you encounter a fellow climber headed in the opposite direction. Their frustration and fury reverberate through the valley like a fierce gale. Rather than shouting across the chasm, a Stoic approach beckons you to descend gradually, bridging the gap with an empathetic hand. This embodies the essence of the 7th strategy, the Stoic art of empathy. Empathy serves as a potent tool for navigating conflicts with grace, even amidst turbulent debates. As Marcus Aurelius advises, by acknowledging and validating the emotions of others, we forge genuine connections and unlock the door to constructive dialogue. Here's how to hone this Stoic superpower. Shift the lens from me to them. View the world through their eyes. Seek to understand their perspective, delving beyond your own viewpoint. What life experiences shape their emotions? What fears or uncertainties might be driving their actions? Embracing this shift in perspective cultivates empathy, allowing you to grasp their unique reality. Listen to the unspoken words. Attend not only to what is said, but also to the language of gestures, tones, and expressions. Decipher the unspoken cues that reveal deeper sentiments concealed beneath their words. By attuning yourself to these nuances, you gain insight into their true feelings and can respond with empathy. Practice active listening with understanding. Resist the urge to judge. Instead, acknowledge their emotions empathetically, even amidst disagreement. Convey your awareness and compassion for their feelings, fostering trust and diffusing defensiveness. Phrases like "I see why this matters to you," or "it sounds like you're feeling frustrated," can foster a sense of mutual understanding. Uncover the veiled pain. Probe beneath the surface of conflict to unearth its roots. Anger often masks deeper emotional wounds. Explore the underlying sources of pain, fear, or insecurity driving their reactions. By delving into these layers, you can address the root cause rather than merely addressing the symptoms, fostering genuine empathy. Gratitude agreement. Walk alongside them, not ahead of them. Demonstrating empathy does not equate to condemning their actions or compromising your values. It entails acknowledging their perspective and fostering an environment conducive to authentic dialogue. Even in disagreement, you can navigate conflict with dignity and understanding, bridging the divide with empathy. Embracing the Stoic principle of empathy enables you to connect authentically, transcending judgment and fostering genuine understanding. Within this connection lies the potential for true resolution, not just in the moment, but also in forging enduring relationships. So descend from the mountain, extend your hand, and bestow the gift of empathy. Together, you may embark on an unexpected journey of mutual understanding and growth. Number 9. Seek external aid without shame. Envision yourself ensnared in a labyrinth of thorns, their twisted branches blocking your path as you struggle to advance. This frustration mirrors the feeling of being trapped in a dispute, where communication falters and resolution seems out of reach. But in these moments, the Stoics offer a guiding light. The 9th strategy advocates for seeking external assistance as a testament to our commitment to finding a positive way forward, not as a mark of weakness. Like a Stoic philosopher guiding their students, a mediator or counselor can provide a controlled environment for dialogue, ensuring that each voice is heard and valued. Consider this. Embrace wisdom in seeking help. In Stoic philosophy, seeking aid is a display of wisdom, not frailty. It signifies dedication to finding a solution that benefits all parties involved. By tapping into external expertise, you gain valuable insights and techniques to navigate conflicts effectively, fostering constructive resolutions. Unravel emotional knots with expert guidance. Strong emotions often cloud communication, hindering understanding and empathy. Trained mediator can untangle these emotional knots, fostering a relaxed and productive atmosphere for dialogue. Their impartial perspective can bridge divides, promoting empathy and guiding parties toward collaborative problem solving. Empowerment through collaboration. Effective facilitation encourages open communication and cooperation, enabling all sides to voice their concerns and work toward mutually beneficial outcomes. By enlisting external assistance, you empower yourself and your counterpart to navigate the complexities of conflict with clarity and respect. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous step toward resolution and growth. It illuminates the path forward, reminding you that you are not alone in navigating even the most daunting challenges. Number 10. Embrace the power of forgiveness. Imagine yourself tethered to a colossal rock, its weight dragging you down as sharp edges pierce your skin. This burden, born of resentment and unforgiveness, anchors you to the past, hindering your ability to move forward. But forgiveness, a gift bestowed upon oneself, offers liberation from these emotional shackles. Seneca's wisdom reminds us that harboring resentment leaves a wound perpetually open, festering with pain. Consider these steps on your journey to self-liberation. Shift focus to self-care. Acknowledge the toll resentment takes on your well-being. Forgiveness is not about absolving the other person. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind. Release the weight of bitterness and prioritize your mental and emotional health. Embrace a broader perspective. Forgiveness requires understanding the circumstances and intentions of the other person. By acknowledging their vulnerabilities and imperfections, you cultivate empathy and diminish the emotional hold of past grievances. Let go, but retain the wisdom. Release the grip of resentment while retaining the lessons learned from past experiences. Forgiveness is not about erasing the past, but freeing yourself from its emotional burden. Embrace the present with a heart unburdened by bitterness. Practice active forgiveness. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. Cultivate the practice of letting go, consciously releasing negative thoughts and emotions as they arise. Techniques like journaling, mindfulness, and meditation can aid in this process of self-liberation. Extend grace to yourself. Grant yourself the same compassion you offer others. Accept spiritual forgiveness, freeing yourself from the chains of self-condemnation. Embrace a future imbued with self-compassion and inner serenity. Remember, forgiveness is a testament to your strength and commitment to your well-being. Release the weight of resentment and step into a future illuminated by inner peace and resilience. 11. Rise from conflict like a phoenix. Envision yourself amidst the blazing embers of conflict, the flames licking at your resolve as you stand amidst the chaos. Yet, like the mythical phoenix, you have the power to emerge from these ashes stronger and wiser. This embodies the essence of the 11th Stoic strategy, using conflict as a catalyst for personal growth. As Epictetus advised, focus on what you can control and let the rest fade into insignificance. Through introspection and self-evaluation, disagreement can become a transformative journey, a pathway to self-discovery and resilience. Here's how to embark on this life-altering adventure. Embrace the journey of learning. View obstacles as opportunities. Shift your mindset from seeing conflict as a setback to perceiving it as a chance to evolve and learn. Approach the situation with curiosity and open-mindedness, ready to dissect your actions and glean insights. Unearth the root causes. Delve into the underlying reasons behind the conflict. Reflect on your role in the situation. What triggered your response, and which values were at stake? By sincerely examining your habits and reactions, you gain clarity and insight into your patterns of behavior. Transform reflection into action. Convert your observations into actionable steps for growth. Did communication falter? Enhance your listening skills. Were emotions overwhelming? Explore mindfulness practices. The key lies in translating insights into tangible improvements. Seek wise counsel. Draw wisdom from trusted mentors or friends. Engage in meaningful conversations that offer fresh perspectives and unbiased feedback. Their insights can shed new light on your experiences, guiding you towards greater self-awareness and accountability. 12. Establishing boundaries. Navigating life's shorelines. Imagine yourself standing on the serene shores of a pristine beach, the rhythmic waves lapping at your feet. Yet, amidst this tranquility, someone encroaches upon your space, disrupting your peace. Herein lies the power of the 12th Stoic technique, setting boundaries to safeguard your well-being and inner harmony. As Epicus reminds us, true strength lies not in controlling external events, but in defining what we will and won't tolerate. Here's how to apply this principle in practice. Clarify your values. Identify your core values and needs before establishing boundaries. What behaviors align with your principles? Which actions encroach upon your personal space or drain your energy? Clarity in defining your boundaries lays the foundation for effective communication. Communicate assertively. Use clear and respectful communication to articulate your boundaries. Avoid passive-aggressive behavior or vague statements. Employ I statements to express your needs and feelings assertively, fostering understanding and cooperation. Prepare for resistance. Recognize that not everyone will respect your boundaries initially. Remain firm yet courteous in restating your position, emphasizing the importance of mutual respect. Remember, boundaries are a form of self-care, not selfishness. By embracing this Stoic principle, you cultivate a space conducive to growth and mutual respect. Boundaries become a beacon guiding you towards healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Instead of erecting walls, you create bridges of understanding, fostering harmony and authenticity in your interactions. 13. Mastering your reactions. Weathering life's storms. Visualize yourself amidst a tempestuous storm, the raging winds and crashing waves threatening to overwhelm you. Yet, amidst the chaos, you retain the power to choose your response. This encapsulates the essence of the 13th Stoic strategy, recognizing that you control your reactions, even amidst life's fiercest storms. As Epicus proclaimed, true strength lies in mastering our inner world, not in futile attempts to control external events. Here's how to cultivate this inner resilience. Identify trigger points. Reflect on the situations or stimuli that typically evoke strong emotional responses. By recognizing your triggers, you gain insight into your emotional landscape, empowering you to respond with greater awareness and intentionality. Practice pause and perspective. Create space between stimulus and response. Take a moment to breathe deeply, allowing yourself time to assess the situation calmly. Shift your perspective, considering alternative viewpoints and reframing the narrative to foster resilience. Choose your response wisely, deliberate before reacting impulsively. Consider the potential outcomes of different responses and opt for those aligned with your values and long-term goals. Cultivate emotional agility through consistent practice and self-awareness. Embrace the journey of mastery. Recognize that mastering your reactions is an ongoing process. Just as a sailor learns to navigate stormy seas through practice and skill, you can refine your emotional responses over time. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. 14. Practice gratitude. Imagine yourself standing under a clear night sky, surrounded by twinkling stars that illuminate the darkness. In the vastness of the universe, it's easy to feel small and insignificant. Yet, the Stoics remind us that even in the face of adversity, there is always something to be grateful for. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating resilience and finding peace amidst chaos. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think." to enjoy, to love. Here's how to incorporate gratitude into your life. Start and end your day with gratitude. Begin each morning by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of sunlight or the smile of a loved one. Similarly, before you go to bed, take a moment to appreciate the positive experiences you've had throughout the day. Shift your focus. In moments of difficulty, consciously shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, look for silver linings and lessons to be learned. Cultivating a grateful mindset helps you maintain perspective and resilience in the face of challenges. Express your gratitude. Don't keep your gratitude to yourself. Share it with others. Take the time to thank the people who have supported and uplifted you. By expressing appreciation for the kindness of others, you not only strengthen your relationships but also spread positivity and goodwill. Practicing gratitude is like watering the seeds of resilience within you. It fosters a sense of abundance and contentment, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and gratitude. 15. Cultivate inner peace through acceptance. Imagine yourself floating down a serene river, the gentle current carrying you along effortlessly. In the same way, cultivating inner peace through acceptance allows you to flow with life's inevitable changes without resistance. The Stoics teach us that true tranquility comes from accepting the things we cannot change and focusing on what is within our control. As Epictetus famously said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Here's how to embrace this Stoic principle. Practice radical acceptance. Instead of fighting against reality, learn to accept it as it is. Acknowledge that some things are beyond your control, and resisting them only leads to unnecessary suffering. By accepting life's uncertainties and imperfections, you free yourself from the burden of constant struggle. Let go of attachment. Release your attachment to specific outcomes and expectations. Instead of fixating on how things should be, embrace them as they are. Detaching from outcomes allows you to approach life with greater flexibility and openness, leading to a deeper sense of inner peace. Focus on the present moment. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. The only moment you have any control over is the present. By anchoring yourself in the here and now, you can cultivate mindfulness and presence, which are essential for finding peace amid life's turbulence. Cultivating inner peace through acceptance is not about passivity or resignation. It's about embracing life with open arms and an open heart. By surrendering to the flow of life and embracing its inherent unpredictability, you can find true freedom and serenity within yourself. In adopting this Stoic philosophy, you harness the power of resilience and self-mastery. Rather than being at the mercy of external circumstances, you become the captain of your fate, steering your ship with poise and purpose. Remember, true strength lies not in dominating the world around you, but in mastering the world within. Embrace the journey with courage and conviction, knowing that every trial is an opportunity to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. And remember, personal growth is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process with patience and dedication, celebrating every milestone along the way. By adopting the Stoic philosophy, conflicts cease to be stumbling blocks. Instead, they become stepping stones towards resilience and self-mastery. Rise from the ashes, stronger and wiser, ready to confront life's challenges with grace and fortitude. And if you found this advice helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, like the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us create more content like this to empower you on your journey of personal growth and self-discovery.